Hey everybody, welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Big shout out to the HexPo conference in Las Vegas. That's currently on live streaming through Matty Allen's YouTube channel. And so looking really good. And so get on there and watch that. But here we go, folks, hex.com. And of course, we're on day number 825. It's just finished, 6th of March, 2022. And the price is up 2.5%. Yay! So looks like it's kind of forming a bottom around this 11.5 cent range. That's very cool. And we've had two green candles in a row, two daily green candles. 11.6 cents, folks. Let's get on to the rest of the results. So the return on investment from all-time low, the 5th of January 2020, is 20,660 X returns. That excludes staking, of course. Now the payout today per TShare, amazing again, 7.218. That's quite above the average. So very, very good day, folks. As I say, if you've got your TShares, you are going to be earning this every day, despite what happens with the price. Very, very cool. Now, the TShare rate at the moment is super cheap. If Hex recovers to its all-time high, this will be out of reach for a lot of people. It will jump up to, probably 12,000, 14,000, somewhere in that ballpark there. It's going to be really high. So just take that into account, folks. 5X from there, it's going to be pretty big. So pick up your TShares, TCA, because, it's probably a limited time sale, to be honest. The TShare rate up 6.2 today, 21,035, as it heads up to its next target of 22,000. Now, the average stake length, 6.33 years, up slightly from yesterday in the last couple of days. The annual percentage yield rate, interest in early in-stake penalties, 45.72%. Amazing, folks. And, of course, look at that the last couple of days. Brilliant. So good to be a Hex staker. Liquidity in the pool, 327 million Hex. That's down from yesterday quite dramatically, around about 15 million Hex. So that's really positive. And of course, the liquidity in the pool, $27.6 million US. That's up about $1.6 million. That's cool too. And Ethereum is up as well to 1521. Woohoo! That's pretty good. Now, total value locked. Let's look at the valuation, 7.18 billion. Market cap, 67.13 billion. That includes the origin accounts. The TShare market cap is 26.17 billion. And TShares are actually down today with stakes coming out 6,421. And of course, we now have 10,697,000 TShares. If you've got one of these TShares, folks, you are earning those awesome returns back here. So you are earning these epic payouts per day. So TShares are going to get rarer. I tell you that, despite the fact that we'll probably go more viral this year as expected. All right, total supply numbers, 21.8 million has been minted today. And of course, there's 638.9 billion Hex in the supply. Most of that's in the origin accounts hands. And of course, that's also true for circulating supply. That's up 60.6 million and 577.2 billion in circulating supply. Of course, most of that is in origin account hands. Stake supply is down 38.7 as stakes have come out, and a 31.7 billion Hex is staked at the moment. All right, let's have a look at good accounting, up 25 million. It's a pretty big day for good accounting. And of course, staked percentage of coins, 9.66%. Payout to stakers, 77.2 million. That's a really good day. And of course, penalties, absolutely outstanding. After having 114.6 million, our third best day a couple of days ago, we now have 27.2 million in penalties. Amazing. We're just loving this, folks. Really, really good. The holder numbers are still growing really strongly lately, up 654 to 430,000. That's really, really cool. It kind of indicates that Hex is getting owned by more people, distributed, and that's a real pumpermental for Hex, Pulse Chain, and Pulse Hex. So very cool. Stakers also up. Current stakers up 476 to 83,650. These are really, really good results, and Pulse Chain hasn't even launched yet. Of course, total stakers up 511 to 105,721. Beautiful numbers, really starting to climb now. And of course, current holders up 169 to 285,144. Terrific day. Last couple of days just been absolutely outstanding for Hex stakers. That's day 825, folks. Let's look at the price. Hex at the moment is bounced off. It hasn't actually reached this next support line around about 9.5 to 10 cents. And of course, it's sitting back up here around about 11.5 cents. And we've got two green candle days at the moment. We'll see how that trades off. We've got a downward wedge resistance, and of course, we could break out of that in the next few days. So we've got, how many days? About 7-8 days until that finishes. Expected to break out, so we could break out to 13.5 cents here and move out there. Of course, more days to go. Of course, we've got the 27th of March, and we could end up, to break out this bigger wedge with the solid line. We need about 21 cents at the moment. The other thing, of course, is Hex doubling is around about the 19th of March. So every 6 months it kind of doubles. So I don't think it's going to do that. So Hex is going to have its own pattern moving forward. It'll probably rally after that, is my guess. So we'll probably just missed out on that time frame. We'll see how we get on. All right, on the 9th, though, I am expecting a good chance on the 9th at the HexPo with Richard Hart. We could get an announcement about Pulse Chain Testnet 3. That's definitely on the cards there. So let's see how that goes. And what else? I think that's probably it on it. And of course, we're looking at the earliest date at the moment for launching Pulse Chain 29th of March, but we're likely to slip into April, depending on what happens with Pulse Chain Testnet 3. Woohoo! All right, let's go. Here is a Bitcoin holding up 38,300. That's not too bad in my view. And yeah, a good day in the office. Even though it's red, it's still holding up at a pretty decent asset values in the absolute terms. We're going to jump to Hedron. Hedron has performed super well, up 33% in the last 24 hours. So a little bit of profit taking now, but some pretty big buys in there starting to enter. We've got 20,000, 20,000. We have 20,000 sold. So some really big buys starting to move into there now. Very exciting. All right, here is the TShare rate at the moment, 2,426. Definitely great to DCA. And look at this. Really is amazing. Used to be like $9,100 at the very top on 19th September. Now you can get them for a fraction of that, a quarter of that. But when Hex price recovers, this will be way higher than 9,000, as I said earlier. Adoption has really accelerated up and to the right. Obviously, with the cheaper Hex price, it means a lot more people can come in. A lot of the OGs that have sold out. I think the price is ripe for a massive rally. And of course, people that sold at this price level will be upset when it goes up. And of course, the TShare rate's only ever going up, so that's climbing. The payouts have been spectacular. Look at these two beautiful paydays here. Very, very nice. And of course, let's have a look at the global stakes. For 15 years is everybody stakes. We're going to zoom on the next 11 months. And of course, we can see that we've got a certain amount. How much coming out? We've got, by the end of March, we've got 184,000 T-shares coming out. By the end of April, we've got 387,000 T-shares coming out. So good chance we could launch in here with Pulse Chain. Would be a good time. All right, very cool. Finally, Matty Allen's Day 1 show has gone live. Unfortunately, YouTube pulled it off the show, so maybe someone reported it. But of course, YouTube does do weird things like that all the time. But here we are. It was on, and of course, it's back on now on Matty Allen's channel with the rest of the day. So check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Join me for the live show in a couple hours' time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Bye for now.